so that's going on over there.
Just going to say,
Go ahead.
you'll have to watch once more.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh well.
Because
Okay.
I wasn't successful either.
Oh, but no, that's okay. He wasn't in your line of fire.
I didn't
I'm
try
just
to shoot.
waiting for
Right.
the
Okay.
song.
I
So
tried
what?
to-
Oh, you tried to do
I
this.
tried to clever
Right. That's okay.
this thing.
No,
and
his
hopefully is out of the way.
he's on the other side. Right?
Nice.
So that's not an issue. He was coming around the other side of it. So
Good.
you're
So
going
you're
to try to
just going
sweep
to-
its legs or
yeah.
something, and it's not working out. Okay.
I'm
So
probably too far away. Simply
Yeah.
too far away from it.
okay. So we have now come to you, which we missed, I think.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
We
No. I got it.
no. What I mean is that we skipped you in the order.
No. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I succeeded. So
Move on.
I just mentioned.
I like to do it in the right order. Okay.
But
Sorry.
we had a 12, we
Go
had
ahead.
a 12, so
Okay.
So I got a 12,
In that case,
which is 1 degree of success.
excellent. So you pick up
Yes.
exactly the thing
Yeah.
you're looking for. You don't get the full
Yeah.
set of mechanics, but that one success
Mm.
will give you a modifier of 1,
Yeah.
right? 1 to 1 for all these things.
Mm.
Very nice system for that. So you will get a minus or a plus on your next
Okay.
thing you're going to do
Mm.
for the mechanics, which is just because we're talking to you. What do you have in mind? Just deactivating it?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm rolling.
Okay. Right.
yes, same.
Okay.
I still think I can get
Hannah.
this thing from the tree.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I didn't take the knife, but it's still there because I haven't moved much. It's on the floor.
Mm.
Is it the throwing distance?
No. You are. This is too far away. Right. You have. In order to shoot, you had to move into the main room.
I'm still taking it.
Okay.
I'm better at throwing though.
Okay. That's true. Okay. So you're headed back for the knife. It's going to take you a moment to do this.
Yeah,
Okay?
I'm just picking the
Cleverness again, please. 2 dice. And then every time you're shifting back and forth between the 2 rooms and not doing anything too difficult, that's necessary. So, how about you?
I'm still going to try
Got
to
it.
sweep
Okay.
that thing from
I
the
think
tree.
I've got everybody oriented. Our soldier is aware of how good he is at this, and so isn't going to, is going to stick with that. So in that case, you'll notice that for the 2 dice, I'm doing color coded. So just to stay on it. Okay, much better.
Which is a 5.
25.
The plus 1 is plus 1 on the die, right?
Say that again.
The plus 1 I got from the previous roll is just to increase it.
That's correct.
Okay.
Yes. So, so that means you probably have the highest roll.
Do I increase it after I roll? Or?
Hold on. Okay. Put it where you actually rolled it.
I rolled that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you have a +1
Yes.
modifier
Yes.
because you have a focus,
Yes.
right? Okay. Turn that to a 5.
Okay.
Now that's your total.
Okay.
30.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah, no, 30.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm three bad.
Okay. So, therefore, given your focus of
It's mechanics.
your focus number.
Oh, 8.
Okay. So
Sorry.
8, 18, 28.
Yeah,
3 degrees.
Yes.
Okay, that's 3. That's 3 hits, which maxes it out, and basically you turn it
And then I come and like.
That shit.
So who's got the who's got the next
I
value?
was 25.
25.
Oh.
Well, nothing's resisting you at all. So
I do not know that.
Yeah, exactly. You very thoroughly destroy all of the mechanisms.
Taking my hand away from.
That's
the...
right. Yeah, exactly. It's like, turn it off. Like, whoa! It's like almost sort of imagine you jumping up and down on it a few times. So, okay, so excellent. What are our other numbers? I've got it. My next high is at 12.
10. 3. So I'm successful.
But not yet. Okay, so excellent. So the 12 is a hit for for him. So that's going to be whether that one's going to try to dodge or not. No, this one's not going to dodge. It's when he wants to keep the action. So therefore, that's that's going to
No,
be
it's not going to be anything left for me.
2. Well, no, this time, basically the bayonet, slices away, probably actually penetrates the head where the circuitry is, right? And so, but it's not quite enough. The thing is still lurching around and trying to grab at things, and is actually seeking, right? The filaments, right? The glowing filaments are actually coming for you. So.
Not successful for cleverness.
Oh no! Okay, you can do other things. Okay, so but you get to the knife and are looking about. There's terrible noises coming from there, and terrible noises coming from there. You, oddly enough, as usual, seem to be unattacked. So in the middle of it all, yes. You.
He's going to be first, right?
Yes. No. This is the dead one.
Okay.
This
But
is
the other guy.
But the
He
other
already
one is
did.
still going
He
to
missed.
be-
That was
Oh, he missed.
the grab. Right, the failed grab. So now it's you.
Yeah, I'm just going to sweep him from his feet.
That'll do it. Okay, that's just 1 point of damage, which is all you need.
It kills it?
It's a brawl. She can choose whether it's wound or stun, and she got 1 degree of success, and it had 4. She
To
needs
my
the 5.
utter
Killed it.
surprise.
Seriously?
Yeah, you actually take its feet out from under it, and its already damaged head hits the ground, breaks all the final connection, and it just basically goes completely limp, and there's like 1 spark, like, that's it.
It was super effective.
No, I think I'm just going to drop down on my behind in utter astonishment.
Soldier 343900 may have experienced a biological reaction that he is unfamiliar with. He kind of stares at you. I had mentioned last time that certain functions are going to start to appear, and I think that qualifies. So, yeah, there you finally realize this thing is done.
That was fun.
I'm just going to mention that you're a brute. You didn't need to smash it. It was off
He
already.
was looking forward to.
I'm just not really sure how much you're going to believe him.
If that is true,
I'm really good at breaking things.
if that is true, I needed that because of you.
Why?
You ran away.
I did not. I just... Did I?
Yes.
Huh?
From now on,
There is emotion radiating off the 2 of you into the rest of you like forest fire. Yes.
I'm doing self-isolation because yeah.
fuck this shit.
That's glorious. You maxed out your roll on your self-isolation ability. It's like,
Maybe it's a bit of success.
I don't need to listen to this shit.
Perhaps never.
Give me my security blanket. I'm not here.
Right. There is only one issue.
It's just
Of
like
course.
mute the call.
Yeah.
Yeah, we aren't like connected anymore.
Yeah,
So,
she-
like, I've blocked.
They are
Right.
I
That's
don't hear
actually the ability that Henna made up for the character, was to close off
very
the cloud.
first one.
I don't hear them, they don't hear me.
And it's so brilliant.
It's amazing. Yeah. So I think that it's pretty straightforward, really. I think that all of you are probably going to realize that without any need for a roll at this point, once the sharing begins or the ability to concentrate on your own begins, it should be pretty clear that the enemy had finally managed to bring down this facility. And that the Seekers are one thing, they are simply basically flying grenades. But this other technique may have been the successful tactic.
These things.
Yeah.
Mm.
Just good enough to get people off their guard, perhaps. Others, I mean, if there's 2, one here, one there, I mean,
You can take care of
There are going to be more.
There are going to be more.
We opened only one door.
them.
The just to clarify,
But the
our soldier here
information-
has one priority. He goes straight over to those racks of weapons, right, and starts, going through, what's there, if at all possible. There's some, but all the good weapons are in your room.
Nice.
So I'm not sure any of you have cursed before in play yet. I don't think I have heard a character actually curse in frustration. Maybe one of you has done so. I think maybe a couple of sessions ago. Like basically invented cursing as far as your characters are concerned. Well, he gets it. There's severe cursing at the state and uselessness of the weapons. They clearly had been used.
Mm-hmm.
And so, on the other hand, you...
I'm so happy right now.
Right. I mean, we are talking...
You can communicate it for me.
Right.
I'm
right.
in my happy place right now.
He does find what was clearly a long tool that had been repurposed into a spear.
Mm.
Right. You, on the other hand, are finding things like power blade, pulse cannon,
You can't carry
some handheld blasters. If somebody were to turn on the energy in this room, powering up the blasters can be done.
Is this the room that you power up, or is
Yeah,
No,
I was
this
bringing
is more of an ops center, the true energy room, like engineering is the next one down. But
Did you say that I was stupid and I should not go?
I just said you shouldn't go.
Yeah, okay,
So stay here until the other ones are gone. Oh yeah, everybody, get here. We got guns.
But the information is there.
that's right, the information is down the other way. Incidentally, considering now that your eyes have adjusted and everything, that particular set of doors has not, I mean, you can't even see them. They have been blocked off. Containers. Somebody took a great deal of effort to close that and keep it from view.
Okay, but priorities.
What time is it?
I can manage priorities. I have no
Almost
idea.
9, I think.
9.
9? Okay, I think we're finished.
Time for tonight.
Yeah, time for tonight.
I'm sort of imagining Soldier 343900 coming, rejoining with the rest, with his spear saying,
Absolutely.
I found weapon!
That's right. Exactly.
It's running fast like, me too!
Place like your arm weaponry, like have a bit.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a
You
power
can power up.
blade
You can
thing.
power up your
Yeah,
blaster now.
I can
Yeah.
do it.
Upgraded.
Mhm.
I'm like, that looks like a worse version than worse version that knife we saw.
That's right. I do also want to point out, though, that it is definitely, I assume all of you are on your guard, that anybody who looks like a person is deeply,
Yeah,
deeply to be distrusted.
I'm probably gonna
Right,
give
yeah,
telepathically to everyone
Right.
how they work,
Exactly.
and you know how to shut them up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very true. You guys are actually a little better off regarding them. I would say that all of you are definitely going to get a +1, even in addition to any other pluses you get for some reason against them, because now all of you have been informed. Right.
Well, if you do it now, I don't get it.
That's right. That actually makes a lot of sense. Except for you.
Oh my god.
Well, you do see the rest join them, maybe.
And nobody's saying something verbally. Everybody's like,
Everybody's I think everybody right now is in pure hive mode and not realizing that you are
Somebody's missing.
Right.
Nope.
I'm not gonna. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna understand that until it's too late, probably.
That's right. Excellent.
But I'll give away weapons to everybody in the next session. I was like, and here's you.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
So cool. We definitely had the 3 experience points apiece. And you can manipulate what is focus and what is prior. Oh, and everybody can make a cleverness roll for a new ability, of course.
No, succeed.
I want to
Now it's the
try.
critical.
Hannah gets a new ability.
What would I get?
Think about it carefully, because your character has such cleverness. You need to roll that value or above. Yeah, you got it.
You can.
I got
Okay.
invent
No, wait, that's a 10.
anything.
That's a 10,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
And
I
the
mean,
focus is
obviously,
7.
no
Yeah,
point
you
of
got it.
So I'm
use,
about it.
but,
Yeah.
I was like, did I?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
I did not get in.
If I want an ability to disable the seekers, the human knight seekers, will it work or not?
Well, you already have the mechanical.
Okay.
I mean,
So yeah,
that's all
no.
you need.
Yeah, we help each other.
Yeah,
Uh,
you've already got massive bonuses with the.
I'm thinking I
We get
could
we
make
get a
You've
plus
already
one,
got a
minus
bonus.
one.
You've already got a bonus.
Yeah, but
on it.
okay.
When we
So
got
don't worry about
disconnected from the
That's-
hive, so
Just I want to use
it came
like
like
something
by
out of our
accident,
confrontation
and,
with the
they
thing.
didn't know
So we
about
can
it, and
also have an
then,
ability like, to work together better.
at some point.
Oh, I see.
Combat.
Coordinate.
What?
Ah,
Coordinate.
Okay,
I mean, I
So
was
it's
my
like-
character was in
I'd like
full
it to be
mode, like
somehow like
well,
No,
and
no.
basically you took him
to,
out
like, what
of that,
just happened.
Yeah.
yelling at him.
Makes
Yeah,
sense.
exactly.
So-
you guys are.
You know, it makes
Anything,
sense with
so-
refocus when I have that. The refocus was because Elma was just forcing me to go back.
Right.
So yeah, coordinating.
Do you have to decide now,
Okay.
or can you
So
carry
can we
it
take,
for a while?
like, tactics?
You can
decide?
get that. That's usually just done at the end of it.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
my
like-
God.
No, I mean like
Yeah,
The experience points.
No, she gets to make a new ability,
Yeah.
but if she doesn't have an idea
to take it
right
as
now,
focus.
can she
Oh,
sort of
sure.
carry
No
it?
Your focus
problem.
is
No problem. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
I'm
that's
trying to keep
that's
it at
fine.
5.
Yeah. You don't have to write it down.
I think I'm doing that on purpose. I'm making
Maybe
Do you
I
have
wouldn't
the
do that.
NPC soldier because the system is designed for more players, or this is your way to steer things?
Actually,
sometimes?
here's no. Well, first of all, that's another one of those dense questions. I'll go through the pieces. First of all, I did have an NPC soldier in the original party, but they were all just hive members, right? And the point was that he did not get broken away from the hive, so he perceived them as intruders.
Yeah.
And in fact, Max's soldier, who was played by another person at the time, shot him and hurt him very badly.
Okay.
And it could have gone the other way. I mean, he's a fairly deadly character and could easily have hurt them pretty badly. So he was actually more of an antagonist, more of a monster. But events, as it turned out, when Max took over that soldier character, he saved his life, actually without meaning to at one point.
You
Yeah.
converted him.
And then, actually, yes, then the two of you actually worked together because there was also he was still connected to the hive, which was the center of state 0.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
I
they
read
were
the
actually
introduction.
battling the influence of 0, and needed to get enough successes not to get sucked back into the hive,
Okay.
and actually dragged him out of the hive. So all of a sudden, I was handed an NPC party member, which I had no intention of doing, or no plan, shall we say. No plan to do, but it's the way the events have gone. So now I'm just doing my best to just take off my GM hat and just play him as a character.
I'm just saying, if you want a guest,
If you want to take over, if you feel like, yeah, you can take over that soldier character, no
You
problem.
can take over this one cycle. I don't know how many sessions still, but I think I'm moving like within a month.
Okay, I
but
think
then
we've got a
still
few more
something.
sessions, but we'll see.
Yeah,
We'll see.
but if
That's an
it's
option
like
as
you
well,
can,
right?
You can absolutely take over.
So yes, it's quite interesting to, at the moment, yes, I think that would be wonderful. To answer your question in general, the notion of the game master as the story guide is completely outside my desires of play. I have responsibility for the situations that we're in,
okay.
playing playing 0, playing other creatures and things like that.
Thank you.
But I try to play them from inside.
Okay.
And you'll notice that I roll openly and that we run with whatever happens. And some of the things that have happened are very consequential, and I let those be the story. right? That's effectively where I'm at. So Zero as a game is designed very nicely in that direction. And so it doesn't really assume, like all 90s games, it kind of leans a little bit toward the GM as a story guide, but much less so than most of them.
No, I meant more like, I understand, but I was just wondering, so you explained that there was a story behind this additional NPC. In some games, it's easier to add sort of, if the difficulty of encounters, let's say it like that, very old D&D things, is like set up for more players,
Right.
then you might actually
Right, you pump it up a little with,
It might be easier
Right.
to have like
Right.
an NPC come along and then
Right. I'm very familiar with those methods, right? But I consider them actually abusive toward the integrity of play. I'm far more oriented that we all have our jobs, and I cannot step on your job, right, and anyone else, right? So I may have more characters or have more backstory authority. It's just another way to contribute into play. So, like musical instruments, we all have different instruments.
Yeah.
So cool. Thank you.
No, thank you.
Absolutely.
So you're coming back?
Yeah.
As if she had another task. One of